All right. Um, yeah, Rush. How Alex Lifeson trolled the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. This should be interesting. I also found another Alex Lifeson one because you lot know I love Alex Lifeson, about him getting arrested. So that should be interesting. The Rush. How Alex Lifeson trolled the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Let's go.
In 2013, Rush would finally be inducted into the joke that is known as the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Also inducted that year would be Randy Newman, Public Enemy, and Hart. Upon hearing the announcement the band would be inducted, frontman and bassist Geddy Lee would tell Rolling Stone, "It's a terrific honor and we'll show up smiling. It made my mom happy, so that's worth it." Lee was also happy for fans of the band, telling the publication, "It was a cause they championed. I'm very relieved for them, and we share this honor with them for sure." Inducting Rush would be longtime fans Dave Grohl and Taylor Hawkins of Foo Fighters. Ahead of the band taking the stage, a montage was shown showing clips from the movie I Love You Man, which Rush appeared in, as well as their appearances on The Colbert Report, and even Trent Reznor talking about how great the band was. Then came the moment for the band to take the stage and accept the honor. While drummer Neil Peart and Geddy Lee gave their speeches first, it would be guitarist Alex Lifeson whose speech would be remembered that night. I kid you not, an awkward moment which you can watch on YouTube in all its glory. Lifeson would spend 2 to 3 minutes saying nothing but blah blah blah.
Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah.
Perhaps it was a knock against the rock press, who seemed to never give the band their props, or even the Rock Hall, or just speeches in general. Shortly after the induction ceremony, the members of Rush would be interviewed by Rolling Stone, where Lifeson commented on his speech saying, "Well, it just seemed like a good idea at the time. I had a speech written and I was trying to memorize it and I couldn't remember it. And I thought I might as well just go blah blah blah. And I thought, well, that's a good idea. And so I thought I would tell the story of our history and how we got to that stage without using any words. And the interesting thing is that everybody remembers my speech." So what did his bandmates think of the whole thing? Well, Geddy Lee would tell the same publication, "I had no idea he was doing that. Let me go on the record to say he didn't tell us that he was doing that. In fact, I know he had a whole other speech planned. Neil and I thought he had lost his marbles when he was talking. You can see the look on our faces behind him going, what the F is he doing? I don't know what his pure intent was, but I think it was more of a knock on speeches, the whole process of the Hall of Fame induction thing, adding, he's a mental case and he's genuinely one of the funniest people you would ever meet in your life, but I wanted to kill him at the 3-minute mark."
I like that. I like that. Because it kind of is a ridiculous thing. I don't get why, like it seems to be very, I don't know why artists want to have awards and want to have things like that. It doesn't matter. I don't think. It's like Rush has their reward in terms of they're one of the most like talked about prog rock bands, right? At least. But yeah. That is jokes now. I might see if I can find the blah 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 speech. That'd be interesting. But yeah, that's the reaction. Sweet.